Yo, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. And today, no intro is kind of what we're doing here today. No intro at all. Today's video is going to be about mental health for the most part. This is also kind of a channel update for those who care about the channel. But I kind of wanted to do something different today. This isn't going to be a discussion. We're going to be talking about me personally, and we're going to talk about kind of what inspired this video. So I hope you guys are cool with that. But today I want to talk about League of Legends a little bit, just a little bit before we actually get into what I really want to talk about. And, I used to play League of Legends way, way back when. And trust me, this will go somewhere. But I used to play League of Legends like way back when it first was a thing, like when it first came out, roughly. I played it when I was a kid. I loved it a lot, I think, and I don't know if I'd ever get back into it because of what I've watched recently. It's up in the air at the moment. I don't know if I'd actually get back into League. I know it's like MOBAs. I think I've kind of outgrown as a genre. Like, they're okay, but I'm kind of waiting to see what Riot does with their MMO, see if that's good at all. But we'll see what happens with that. But the main reason we're making this video today is because of what League dropped a few days ago or something like that. But basically, we'll talk about the lyrics here in a second. But I also watched Arcane last night. Whenever this video goes up, I watched it the other night, and I really loved Arcane. I don't know why I didn't watch it back in 2021. Kind of a mistake on my part, but dude, it's such a good. I don't know what it is about it. It's such a good show. The animation's really good. I think it's probably the best thing Riot has put out in terms of their content. I'm not talking like in terms of everything that Riot has done, whether it be the games they've done, like the animated music videos, all that sort of stuff, any music they put out. Arcane is the best thing they have done. I will say, because a lot of their games, like, I know they've got like some games on PlayStation that I've noticed, like there's certain type of game types that I'm not into. There's also Valorant, which is like CSGO meets Overwatch, which I'm not into. And of course League of Legends. Still waiting to see what their MMO looks like, but I think in terms of what they've put out as a whole, Arcane is the best thing. And I only decided to watch it last night because I heard season 2 was coming out, and I was like, what inspired me to watch Arcane in the first place was what we're gonna talk about today. This thing they put out a few days ago, which is called Still Here, is funny enough the title of today's video and the thumbnail you'll be looking at. But the thing they put out a few days ago it's like a whole animated video for, like, I guess season 2024 of their championship or whatever. I don't know if it's new changes with the game or if it's a new season. Either way, this video, like, the animation was amazing. I definitely knew most of the characters in that because, again, I have played League. I know most of the characters. Even, like, when I was watching Arcane, I recognized a lot of the characters, and I knew these characters. Like, there was a lot of people I recognized. But, like, I think my favorite part of that whole video, that whole animation, was definitely Yasuo's. Like, the middle of the video, definitely Yasuo's part. But I want to talk about the lyrics of the song because it's the whole reason I'm making this video, and I think it's very important. So we're gonna talk about I don't know what you want to call it. It's kind of like a pre-chorus, even though they call it refrain. I think we'll probably go off of, like, dude, the lyrics for the song are just incredible. I mean, we're not gonna do it. This isn't a lyric breakdown, but the one thing I want to talk about is the this part right here. So the first refrain of Still Here, or we'll call it the pre-chorus. Because it could all end here with a strange daylight caught in our eyes. So, like, because it could all end here with strange daylight caught in our eyes, you know, seeing, like, the light above, like, seeing, like, you're moving on to your next life or something like that. And my shadow stretching out through all the things I left behind. And then the end of the first chorus, I guess that isn't a pre-chorus. I guess it is just refrain. Like, pre-chorus, it's in my blood, it's in my veins. But the end of the chorus saying, I'm still here, and then, like, just looking through these lyrics, like, there's another refrain where it goes, because it could all end here with a strange daylight caught in our eyes, and my shadow stretching out, is it all enough this time? I'm still here. Dude, I need to talk about how this song made me feel, because, dude, I'm replaying the song in my head. Like, there's been so many, like, there's been so many League of Legends songs that have, like, pushed me to, like, that have, like, inspired me, you know? Like, I think namely one would be Rise. I think it's still in my playlist. Is it not? I mean, it might not be. I don't know. But there was a song. I can look it up. Yeah, here it is. So, the Rise remix, which this whole thing has, like, a guy named Bobby, which I guess he's like a rapper, but he's really good at what he does. It's also got Mako featuring on it, and The Word Alive and the Glitch Mob. Glitch Mob is like EDM. They're like hardstyle or something like that, I think. And The Word Alive, obviously metal band. But that song is probably my favorite off of that. And I think Against the Current has also done a song for League, but I'm not too sure about that. But my point is, like, that League has dropped a lot of songs that have, like, inspired me, you know? Like, that have been super inspiring. Yeah, Wildfire, they did that. That's for League. I know Wildfire's for League. They've done another song, but anyway, we're gonna get to the point of what this song did for me. So, I constantly have this song replaying in my head, and part of it is because it's kind of pushed me, like, you know, I keep hearing the last line of the chorus in my head. Like, I'm still here. Like, whenever I'm going through, like, something tough at work, whether it be something here, I gotta remember, like, I'm still here. I keep hearing that in the back of my head, like, I'm still here. That's the most important thing about this song, is hearing that line makes you want to stay here. Now, here's the whole thing with the song. Like, I don't know if this is tempting me to play League again. I have no idea if that's the case. If it is, I might try it. I might try League again. Might dip my toes back into the waters, you know? But what I want to talk about, like, seriously, though, is my mental health over the years. Because I think I've mentioned it time and time again. Like, I'm not, like, I would never, like, unalive myself, right? We're going to use that term because YouTube doesn't like it when you use the other term. But, no, like, I've had, you know, dark thoughts. I think if you haven't had, if you're not depressed or you don't have, like, everyone is depressed. I think at some point in their life, you're going to feel that no matter what. Like, that, it just comes and goes, you know? It's kind of like that. It's a fleeting feeling. But I've had those dark thoughts of, like, you know, I could just, like, it could all end here. Like, I've had those thoughts from that refrain, just like with strange daylight caught in our eyes. Like, I've thought about it, right? I've thought about the ways to end it all. Like, any which way or way, with, you know, with a weapon, with something, with anything. But my most common thought has been a bridge, jumping off. Now, there's bands like Citizen Soldier, they've pushed me not to do that, right? And I think that's helped a lot. Their music has helped a lot. But this song has kind of reinforced, like, my mind a little bit, because, like, you know, I have that thought about, like, being on a bridge, looking down onto a highway, because there is a bridge, like literally down the road for me. But the whole point of this is is, you know, I'm on that bridge. I look down at that highway, but then whether it's Citizen Soldiers music, another thought in my head, or this song, I have a thought of looking back up and turning around every time, because I know it's not the right thing to do. I know, like, I'm meant to be here. I'm meant to do something on this godforsaken planet. You know, I'm meant to do something here. Like, I can't give up. I will not throw in the towel. This song has reinforced, like, all of that, dude. Like, I gotta remember, like, I've been doing content creation for however long, right? I know in terms of Twitch, we're coming up on 10 years. That'll be next year. It's gonna be 9 years this year. I think it already is 9 years this year, which is crazy to think about. Which I haven't even, like, celebrated fully. I've just kind of forgotten about it. But the fact that it's been 9 years of streaming and whatnot, and YouTube I've been doing a lot longer, probably over 10 years, but the point is, like, I'm still here. I've still been doing this no matter what I've gone through, like, whether it be, like, middle school with all the bullies or struggles in my own life. I've pushed through. I've surpassed everything. I've grown, I've evolved, and I'm still here. Like, I'm still doing this, dude. No matter if I do anything with it, whether it goes somewhere. Like, that's why I'm doing all these other projects too. Like, why I'm trying to tackle music, why I'm trying to tackle covering other games, why I'm trying to tackle, like, anything to see where it could go. And I think that's the whole point of, like immediately after high school, right? I literally did not know what I wanted to do. And when I got affiliated with Twitch, it was kind of like a sign. I was like, it was a leap of faith. I had to do it because this is all I've known, man. Sorry, my throat's a little. But the point is, this is all I've known. This is all I want to do. It's the only thing that's been constant in my life. It's the only thing that I've seen, you know, it's the only thing I've seen not disappear, like, in terms of my interests or anything else. This is the one, like, clear line that I've just been running towards. So again, like, whether or not I do anything with this, I gotta remember, like, I'm still here. I still have a purpose here, and my purpose is this. This is what I want to do. And, you know, like, I gotta remember, like, you know, the refrain could all end here with a strange daylight caught in our eyes and my shadow stretching out through all the things I left behind. So the song reinforcing my thought about not jumping off a bridge, right? Like, it's just reinforcing that. Like, if I left everything behind, like, I feel like it would be left, like, incomplete, dude. It's just like, again, everyone has those dark thoughts, right? There is something just pulling me back. No matter which thought I have, I don't follow through with it. I don't. Because I feel like I haven't accomplished what I want to do here. So that's my whole thing, man, is I need to keep doing this. I don't care if I never make it, right? If I never hit my goals, if I never reach what I want to reach, I don't care if I have one viewer, if no one's watching, if I get no views on YouTube. It does not matter in the slightest. What matters is I'm happy, I'm enjoying what I'm doing, and I'm still here. I think that's something that needs to be reinforced a lot. Like, even, like, you know, not just talking about me, but anyone out there, like, if you feel like you haven't found your purpose or you don't know what you're doing and you feel like you need to end it all, that's wrong. You're still here. You got to remember that. You have to remember that. Like, just remember that refrain, because it could all end here with a strange daylight caught in our eyes and my shadow stretching out through all the things I left behind. I'm still here. You're still here. You're still on this planet. You need to do something with what you have left, you know? With any time you have left, you got to do something. And again, I'm doing something. I may not be succeeding with what I'm doing, but I'm here. And that's the whole point on this planet for me. I'm doing something with my time. And again, it may not go anywhere. This may not ever be something big. But I know for a fact, like, I'm following my path that I've been following since, I'd say since middle school. I just want to say since middle school, because even, like, I didn't start streaming until high school. So the whole thing is, like, you know, I can't stop this. Like, I can't stop. If I stop what I'm doing, you know, I'm gonna have those dark thoughts again. Like, this is what's keeping me going, whether it be music, whether it be gaming, whether it be doing other creative stuff. If I stop any of that, like, I don't know if I have a reason for being here, right? So this song for me is going to be playing in the back of my mind constantly. I think it's just constantly. I'm just gonna remember I'm still here. Like, it could all end here, but it's not going to, because I'm still here. That's a constant thing you have to remember. And dude, this song's a banger, by the way. The song's great. It's so good. Like, again, I don't relate to, like, those two specific parts are the only ones I relate to, because, like, there's a lot of lines in the song, but, like, those are ones that I like. They're so good. They're so good. But I wanted to talk about this briefly and just talk about mental health, because I feel like I don't talk about it a lot on the channel. And maybe that's my bad, but this is definitely something I wanted to just bring up, because in case you guys are wondering what goes on with me, how I process everything, now you kind of know. So this song definitely reinforced my belief that, like, you know, I'm still here. Like, I still have stuff to do here, regardless if it goes nowhere or if it goes somewhere. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep pushing. I gotta keep creating content, doing what I do, regardless if it goes nowhere. So, but yeah, that's gonna be the video for today. Thank you guys for watching. If you did, as always, I appreciate it a ton, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.